Cronkite News starts now.
Welcome to this Monday edition of Cronkite News. I'm Tina Giuliano.
And I'm Jamie Landers. Thank you for joining us as we work remotely to bring you the latest information on the coronavirus pandemic and how it's affecting Arizonans.
Up first, reporter Madison LaBerge with a breakdown of the current number of cases across our state.
This morning, the Arizona Department of Health Services is reporting over 1,100 positive cases of the COVID-19 coronavirus. There have been 3 more deaths since yesterday, bringing the total to 20. Over 16,500 tests have been run, and over 10,500 of them have been run in Maricopa County alone. More than half of those cases are in Maricopa County, with 690 total cases. New information that the Arizona Department of Health Services just released shows us that most of the cases in Arizona are in 20 to 44-year-olds. In Phoenix, Madison LaBerge, Cronkite News.
Arizona schools will remain closed through the end of the academic year. Governor Doug Ducey and schools chief Kathy Hoffman announced the extension of the closures today. Schools were previously set to reopen on April 13th. Ducey and Hoffman say the decision is in response to new federal guidance to maintain social distancing practices through at least the end of April. Health authorities recommend people avoid congregating in large groups and maintain at least 6 feet for separation from others to help stop the spread of the coronavirus.
In response to school closures due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the Boys and Girls Clubs of the Valley have remained open for the children of first responders and other essential workers. Cronkite News reporter Madison Atkinson shows us how the clubs are doing just that and keeping everyone safe.
The 27 clubs in the Valley are monitoring the situation closely and making safety a priority for the children. Many of those children's parents are on the front lines. The Boys and Girls Club of the Valley made the difficult decision to stay open during this crisis, with a priority focusing on healthcare, first responders, and essential worker families. The club staff have been trained to follow the guidelines from the CDC as well as the Arizona Department of Health.
And what that really means for us is ensuring that the kids we're serving are in small groups, our 1-to-10 ratio, and then additional staff moving around the clubs, ensuring extra janitorial rotations, cleaning, hygiene to keep everybody safe.
The clubs have changed their activities to practice social distancing.
Even if it's watching a movie, making sure they're practicing social distancing in a safe way, but still in a kid-appropriate way.
The clubs are working closely with the school districts and allowing the children access to online learning.
I think now as we're moving towards, not just an immediate crisis, but long-term, especially with virtual learning and schools online, we have access, we have many, many technology centers.
And this program continues to provide 2 meals a day to the children to help out those working parents.
Many of their parents are on the front line. So there's also a lot of social and emotional anxiety from the kids that we're serving. And we wanted to make sure they could come to this club, express their feelings.
Madison Atkinson, Cronkite News.
So we want to hear from you now. Do you agree with the decision to keep Arizona schools closed? So far, the vast majority of you on Twitter say yes. We also asked on Facebook, what are your biggest concerns with schools staying closed? Just head to our Cronkite News social media feeds to weigh in and vote in our live interactive polls.
Playing politics? Members of the Arizona legislature did exactly that in the annual legislature versus lobbyist softball game. Cronkite News reporter Danielle Malkin went to the dugout with your state lawmakers. Take a look.
When the Diamondbacks are away, the politicians will play. The annual legislature versus lobbyist softball game puts Arizona lawmakers up to bat against state lobbyists. When lobbyist Mike Williams started the game over a decade ago, it was a charity effort inspired by his everyday life.
About 12 years ago, we discovered that my son, Joshua, had a brain tumor. And feeling powerless as a parent, I wanted to do something. So I organized a softball tournament to raise money for the Phoenix Neurological Institute at Phoenix Children's Hospital.
Then as I've gotten older, I've kind of understood and been a little more thankful for it, to see that there's so many kids and so many people who go through cancer and brain tumors every day.
Strike everything on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hosted at Chase Field in early March before social distancing, fans included families, friends, and fellow lawmakers. Democrats and Republicans see the annual game as an opportunity to bridge party lines and unite behind one common goal.
We have a lot of folks here. Obviously, it's going to be pretty well represented on both sides of the aisle, and we're all working together with one hope in mind, and that's to beat the crap out of the lobbyists.
You will have liberal Democrats and very conservative Republicans playing together, all for the cause of being the lobbyists. The lobbyists who may be fighting over bills not 2 hours ago are out here to beat the legislators, and they're going down this year. The legislators are going down.
After 9 innings and a series of sports shenanigans, the lobbyists came out on top. But politicos both left and right can agree, after nights like these, the community always wins.
We work really hard down at the legislative body, right? We are dealing with very serious issues all the time, and it's very stressful in a lot of ways. Getting all of our members together from the House and the Senate, the R's and the D's and everybody in between is awesome. This is what legislation is all about, getting everybody together.
In Phoenix, Danielle Malkin, Cronkite News.
Lobbyists and lawmakers paid between $500 and $3,000 to participate, with the proceeds from this year's game benefiting the Arizona Diamondbacks Foundation.
The state's blood supply has reached critically low levels, so the Arizona Cardinals are stepping up to help out during the coronavirus crisis. Tomorrow, they'll partner with Dignity Health and Cigna to host a major one-day blood drive at State Farm Stadium. In less than 24 hours after announcing the blood drive, all available spots to donate filled up. Cardinals owner Michael Bidwell took to Twitter saying, "The enthusiastic and immediate response from the community has been overwhelming. Unfortunately, walk-ups will not be allowed, but the Cardinals are in the process of planning future events for those who want to help out."
Things are starting to warm back up here in the valley with 80-degree temperatures on the horizon.
Miller Thomas is standing by now with a look at our forecast this week. Miller?
Yes, we'll be in the 80s once again this week, starting tomorrow. But first, let's take a look at how the rest of your Monday evening is going to shape out. So you guys start to get off work today. It'll be about 75 degrees. We're going to have sunny skies. This temperature is going to dip all the way to 73 as we head into the 7 o'clock hour tonight, and all the way to 66 around the 9 o'clock hour. We'll have no precipitation tonight, so you guys can leave those umbrellas at home. Now, how about your forecast for tomorrow? If you take a look at the day planner, 59 when you guys wake up. Temperature's going to rise all the way to 81 around the 2 o'clock hour, finally breaking that 80-degree mark, and we'll be topping off at 76 around the 8 o'clock hour tomorrow night. Now, how about the highs for the rest of Arizona tomorrow? If you're in Lake Havasu, 84 degrees. If you're thinking about going on a hike but still practicing safe social distancing, Grand Canyon's going to be at 78 degrees. And then if you're still up north at Flagstaff, be about 63 in Flagstaff tomorrow. Now, how about the rest of your 8 days? As I mentioned, 78 on Monday. We'll have some cloud coverage on Tuesday, but back in the 80s, 84 degrees. Wednesday, 87. If we take a look at that weekend, we'll be starting off with sunny skies on Friday, 86. Some cloud coverage is going to roll in on Saturday, bring us up to 87 for a temperature dip just a little bit to 85 on Sunday. And with the new week, we'll be back to clear skies, sunny skies with 81 degrees on Monday. Miller Thomas, not from the Cronkite News Weather Center, but from my very own living room.
During this time of heightened anxiety, many people are wondering how they can help others from home. One Arizona animal shelter is taking a unique approach to getting donations for the upcoming kitten and puppy season. Cronkite News reporter Delaney White explains how.
So we were looking at ways to really engage the community that also make a big difference on something that's coming right around the corner, which is kitten season. So we launched our virtual baby shower, and we created a curated Amazon wish list, like a big registry, so that people can hop on, shop. The address automatically populates. It ships right to our front door.
The Arizona Animal Welfare League is hoping its virtual baby shower via Amazon will help get the donations they need for the cats and dogs they will take in this year.
So the shelter rescues about 4,000 animals every year, and that includes almost 1,300 kittens during kitten season. because kitten season is about 10 months long and almost 400 puppies.
Due to the large number of animals they are predicting will enter the shelter, they are in dire need of food.
So the most important thing right now is wet and dry kitten food and puppy food. Now, it does have to be specifically kitten or puppy food. There are special nutrients. They are built a certain way to ensure that the kittens and puppies get everything they need when their growing bodies need them. Those are the two biggest things.
The Arizona Animal Welfare League has worked to make the donation process seamless and available to everyone who wants to make a difference.
They can go to our website at aawl.org/baby shower, and it lists our Amazon wish list or our registry. It lists items that you can pick up at the grocery store if you're already out shopping, and it also offers a donation link. So if you aren't shopping or if you don't feel like going out to the store, you can hop on and donate.
The community has played an important role in the success of the shelter, even during this difficult time.
We've seen a really great reaction. The message is slowly trickling out, part of last week and then a really big kickoff today. And we are already starting to see cans show up on our doorstep. We're already starting to see bags of kitten food show up on our doorstep. This is a tough time for people, and a lot of people are stressed, and there's a lot of negativity out there. And this is something that everybody can do to make a difference and feel good.
Delaney White, Cronkite News.
The virtual baby shower will be open for approximately 30 days or until their goal is reached.
That's it for Cronkite News. From our homes to yours, thank you for watching.
For Arizona news updates throughout the day, follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And find us online at cronkitenews.azpbs.org.